Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of UT Mental. This week we'll be talking about stress. I'm so excited about stress. Is the amount of time it takes to do your assignments just not adding up? Are you constantly asking why assignments are just so hard to write? Are you drowning in work and stress and just don't know what to do? Are you just done? Completely done? Then you need writing tips and tricks. A huge part of university is about writing, and with that comes tons of stress. Writing has been a process that's always been very hard for me, and I know I'm not the only one. Writing is hard for a lot of people because it's such a vulnerable thing to do, to put our ideas out there. Also, it takes a lot of time and effort to make your writing sound exactly the way you want it to sound, and with that comes more stress. So I want to take the opportunity for this week to talk about writing stress and to talk about some of the strategies and tips I have for making writing go a little bit more smoothly. Tip 1, be proactive. And I know this is super hard. I don't do it either sometimes, but being proactive means working on your assignments a few days before they're due. This is going to really help you decrease the amount of pressure you have on yourself for finishing the assignment the day before. Staying up till 4:30 at night, not great for stress, and it's not great for your health either. So starting the assignment, even starting brainstorming about the assignment a few days before, is going to put you in the right place. Tip number 2, plan it out. It really helps me to actually get a piece of paper and write out exactly what I think I'm going to be talking about in sections. So what is the beginning going to be like, the middle, the end? This will help me kind of have a game plan, a little bit of a framework going into the assignment, so I'm not so stressed about I have to come up with everything from scratch. Planning it out also helps you kind of bring in the research you want to bring in to your writing, and knowing exactly where things are going to go and where you can use certain things that you know will get you those marks. Tip number 3, do a 10-minute free write. And I know what you're thinking. Andrew, why are you telling me to write more than I need to? I get it. It's hard. It sucks. No one loves doing it. And if you love doing it, I kind of love writing. But anyways, 10-minute free writes do 2 things. First, it gets you pumped. It gets you ready. It's like stretches for your brain. And the best part about it is you can write about whatever you want. You can write about the vacation you want to take. You can write about puppies. You can write about how corporate interests have corrupted our governments and have prevented us from making meaningful climate change policy. Whatever you want to write about. And second, it serves a journal function. Write about how you're feeling. Write about how your day has gone. We know that journaling helps with stress. So writing those things down, putting how you feel in words, is really going to help you get into the mindset you need to be clear-headed and to go into that assignment feeling good and feeling ready. Tip number 4, establish some self-control. And I know that's super, super hard to do, especially because most of the writing we do is at a laptop, and also most of the world is at a laptop, basically. But finding ways that you can control yourself and you can get rid of those distractions is really, really important. Turn off your phone, put it away, put it out of sight. Also, I use an app on the Mac called Self Control. Basically, what you can do is blacklist a bunch of different sites you know you will go on, put a time limit, and you won't be able to go on those sites for that time limit no matter what you can do. You can shut down your computer, you can run it over with multiple cars. You're good. You're still not going to be able to go on those sites. So use that to establish some self-control and really, really get work done without distractions. Number 5, read your workout out loud as you go. This has always really helped me because I know I can figure out where I'm going with things when I hear them out loud, and I understand if I'm actually have a flow to my piece. So read your workout out loud, because what that's going to do is that's going to prevent you from having to keep going back and making little changes afterwards. And especially if you're doing this late at night, it becomes really hard to edit your work. So reading it out loud will help you get a grasp of kind of where you're at with your work. And the final tip, have some snacks. I always keep some food at my desk when I'm working because it helps give me energy, but you have to make sure that the snacks you are having are good and healthy. I usually take an apple, maybe some tangerines. I have some tea usually. Nothing too crazy, not a huge tall glass of coffee, a huge cup of coffee, or a chocolate bar. And if you're really wondering what kind of healthy snacks are available and are best for kind of motivating you and doing good work, you can always go see Kimberly at the HCC. She's the registered dietitian we've had. She's great, she's super nice, and she'll help you out. And this last thing, it's not really a tip, but if you are struggling with test anxiety, if you are struggling with writing anxiety, go see the HCC. They'll be able to help you out, and they'll be able to get you some tips for staying calm, staying cool, and doing great writing and great assignments and getting those good marks and getting those good GPAs. But GPA isn't everything. Remember that. Take care of yourself, kids. So thank you for watching another week of UT Mental. Check out what the other vloggers are doing. They're all giving you great tips for stress reduction this week. Next week, stay tuned. We're talking about stigma. Really important. I'm not going to lie. I was real stressed this week. But you know what? I'm here. I'm still kicking. I'm alive. My heart is beating. You can do it. We're all in this together. To quote High School Musical, we're all in this together. Wow. Did that win an Oscar? And the Oscar goes to me for this cinematography and costume design.